working and hanging out with mom and raising the other kids.
Okay, that still seems, again, coming at it economically, it still seems pretty inefficient. If we can have, I'm with you criticizing schools, but it seems like having having kids at home all day and having moms have to take care of them all day seems like a pretty inefficient use of human resources.
That's because that's because you value human character development lower than I do. You value plastic goods above healthy families.
I mean, I'll give, like, perhaps there's some sort of benefit from spending like most of your day at home with your mom that we're missing out on in modern society. Perhaps that's true, but we've traded that off for mom being able to go and earn an income and for us to lead a much higher standard of living as a result of that. So if you're right, I mean, the cost of that at least is going to be like we're going to be a lot poorer in order to, we're going to have to pay the cost of spending all day at home with mom.
So the issue is that
kids.
I think this is always going to ground out in some more like Christian or something worldview, because in a way you're kind of begging the question when you say like we're going to end up poorer or we're going to end up worse off. I mean, that's really the question though, because my guess is that big tech. Wait, I don't know what your name is. What do you go by?
You can call me Mike if you want.
Yeah. So what Mike is saying is that like, he doesn't care if we're a little bit poorer or have worse cell phones or not as many internet connections if like the spiritual strength of the family is stronger, right? So what you see as being poorer off, he would criticize you for saying, okay, well, you're selling out the ability for families to be functional and healthy just so that you can have like more goods, basically. It's the same, right? So there's some trade there. That what do you value more?
And I was giving time for you to come around to it, but the other logical conclusion would be that in order for something like this to be possible and to be practical, it would have to coincide with a massive restructuring of our economy anyway, and a massive restructuring of essentially our concept for our purpose for living. So there are other social implications that go along with the fact of removing women. It's not like the idea would be to just keep everything as it is, just take the women away from the workforce. It would be to return the women to their homes, return the women to their fathers and to their families, and then reorganize the workforce with a completely different goal in mind than the one that we currently have, which is basically the satisfaction of personal gratification desires. We would shift to a absolutely different goal, which something vis-a-vis like nationalistic and Christian, something where we see ourselves as an extension of a family. We are one nation, and we are working for ourselves and for each other, and essentially working in on a world that is in a race to subdue the globe. So right now, what we're trying to do is globalize the world economy so that everybody can have the most personal gratification as they can. And it's like everybody will just go to work in their jobs so that they can be gratified. But really, we're not organizing ourselves in order to have happy, wholesome homes. We're not doing that at all. So a total top-down shift of vision is required in order to make it possible for things to return to how they ought to be, meaning the women belonging to their husbands and to their fathers, and the children being modeled by their mother in how it is to be obedient to father. So in order for us to have the nice things, like I said in the beginning, even with the healthcare debate, in order to have the nice things we want, like have happy, wholesome homes that aren't totally broken and dysfunctional, we have to become the people who can have that.
There's something fundamentally wrong with what you're saying, right? Because when we're talking about the welfare state, this is an idea that the state steps in when the person needs help from the broader community, right? The national community, the whatever level of community that the aid is coming from, right? So when you're saying that like we can only accept this aid when we're at like our very best or like the pinnacle, like I don't think that that's really fair, because I think there are lots of cases where people have like addiction, mental health problems, like
it's not a matter of like only the lowest people needing it. There's like a common phrase in the church of, or at least I heard this growing up a lot, is that God helps those that helps themselves. Like I don't think most community driven people would say that like, John, who just got fired from his job at his factory or is like out of work or whatever, doesn't deserve any help or compassion whatsoever. whatever. It's more just like, if you're not willing to take the steps to better yourself or be involved in your community, like why should other people pick up the slack for you? Is like the argument.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. So
of course.
charity is a big thing, but also hand in hand with charity goes responsibility.
Yeah, so that's
equal
absolutely
measure.
fine. Like there's all kinds of ideas throughout our history of like noble obligation, right? And I'm okay with that. Like I actually really prefer like a paternalistic state and like ideas of noble obligation rather than something like a balance, sorry, between the paternalistic state and they're like a noble obligation, right? So I think that that's the key thing, right? Is that you still can provide baseline things like healthcare, like if you're somebody's struggling with housing, like transitional housing, like all these things, and it doesn't. Even if it's not somebody like I do agree that people do need to like pull themselves up by their bootstraps, literally. Like you do need to some extent put your own effort into these situations, or like your life direction, life path, like whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, like you can't say that we can only deserve these things when we're our idealized selves, because it feels like I think it's built out of the idea that like we're only using like hedonistic ideas or like desire satisfaction theories of like gauging how well somebody's life, like the well-being of somebody's life, or like how good their life actually is. Like I think broadly speaking, we have a pretty vague, amorphous, like utilitarian / like hedonist kind of appreciation of like evaluating like, is my life good? And I don't think that we have to necessarily we can identify this, we can talk about this, but we don't have to say like, well, this is like a root cause. This is a horrible boogeyman. So we need to go over to like the religious side, like divine command theory or like what the fuck ever, right? To try to say like, well, this is how we know something's actually good.
Well, I think that was the question that he tried asking earlier, though. I don't know if it was to you or to somebody else. It's like, okay, well, if it's not with respect to Christian values for whether or not society is good or bad, then what is it with respect to? How are you measuring it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a really good question. I think value theories as a whole, like I don't know that there is a singular one that tells you everything you need to know about the existence of life, right? Like how to like value something.
Well, sure,
like,
but so he's given an answer, right? He has his valuation. But if we want to challenge that, then we have to have, well, how do we value it? You can't just say it's a good question, that it is the question, right? That's the one being asked,
yeah,
right?
yeah. No, so I'm just saying, like, if we're talking about like how we do it, we kind of the ideal system that I'd want going forward is using the current one, but continuing to like evolve it and advance it and talk about it and like add to it, right? A lot of the stuff like from like feminist philosophers on like different like ethics and like like value theories that have come out over the last like 20-30 years weren't really around 500 years ago or like in the conversation. So I don't think that we want to limit ourselves to something static, like this is what God wrote, so this is all we have to do, right? Like,
sure. So the broader question is like whether or not we as liberals believe in the concept of moral progress. That's the question, because with respect to, say, Christian values, there hasn't been progress in the country. If anything, it seems there's like a spiritual rot or some sort of regression. So with respect to Mike's value system, he can point to, these are the things that I value, things like strong family structures, things like this is the role of the man and the wife, this is the value system I have, and things are regressing from that point of view. And then, so then the flip side is like, as the liberal perspective, like, well, what do you think we're progressing in? Do you think society is, I think Mike asked the question initially, is everything going well right now? Like, what, like, are things going well, or are they not going well? And if they're not, why not? To just say we need to refine what we have now and then to kind of leave it at that, when we haven't even given like what are we even refining? What are we aimed towards? What is moral progress?
Well, I think we
society
kind of hinted at it, right? Like I think we have this like amalgamation of shit from like hedonism, utilitarianism, like even some Christian stuff. Like it kind of comes from like all different really directions. Like it's
but what is that? Right, that's the problem. Like, let's say that you have some people in society that aren't bought in to we don't have that social contract, that cultural concept, right? In a small community of religious people, there's going to be a buy-in, right? Nobody's getting free shit. You know, if you're helping the dude down the street, it's because he's related to somebody you know, he goes to the same church as you. There's like a community involvement and a community buy-in where everybody's expected to try to pull their own weight as much as possible. But in a more like federalized, liberalized, nationalistic sense, right? If you have people that are literally just freeloading, or they aren't bought into the same value system, or they are just hedonistic, then we reintroduce all of those old philosophical economic problems, free rider problems, tragedy of the commons problems. Well, what if you have people that that are just leeching off the system and they don't share your values and they're not doing anything. Like, what is our overall buy-in? It seems like we need more direction than just an amalgamation of ideas, right? If we're arguing with Mike and trying to debate him out of his system, and he says, I believe in like the Christian family values, I believe that the family is the foundational structure of all of society, and this is how a family should be structured. Well, what do you want? And then you say, well, I believe in an amalgamation of things, including hedonism. I just don't think it's a very compelling like counterexample, right?
Yeah, sure. I think the problem that I would take with that is that you are looking at something that says like a couple of disagreements with what he's saying. Like, firstly, like I don't really agree that society is failing. Like, I think that everything is really kind of going well. And I think
but then there's that we have to get the. I've got to ask again. Like, how? Well, how? With respect to what? That's the question. How is society going well with respect to what?
Yeah, and I think this would. Sorry.
You know, no, finish what you're saying.
Okay, I'll make it really quick. In that case, I would just think that this is like we're on two different pages in some respect, because I think what you come up with as, holy shit, I lost my train of thought again.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Let me give me my thought back.
So, I come at value like an economist, right? Value is what people want, and you figure out what people want by how they behave. So are people, so you'd measure like.
Wait, real quick, hold on, before you go down this road, because you can if you want. I don't think you really believe that though, right? So like I'll hit you with the most extremist example. Let's say that I'm gonna do full Vosh utilitarianism, and then we do economic thing. Let's say I can show you that there's more prosperity and more hedonistic pleasure throughout all of society if we bring back slavery. It's only 10% of people that are black. We enslave them. We boost the whole economy. Every white person, Asian person, Hispanic person is way better off for it. There's probably going to be another value there that you're going to appeal to say, okay, maybe it's not economic values. I think the economic analysis is a tool, but that's working with respect to a different philosophical underpinning, I think. So it's got to be something different besides economics. Unless you are going to say like, yeah, I think if slavery made more people happy off, it's worth the trade-off, which I don't think you would, right?
Well, I didn't say anything about social value yet, but you know, that's for individual value. I think that's a perfectly good way to look at it. Now you're saying, is society better if we increase everyone gets more of what they want, except for one person who suffers like an infinite amount or something, or a small group of people, in an immoral way? That seems wrong. First of all, it's not clear that we actually. I don't think if we brought back slavery, or
so real quick. I'm sorry.
At the times when we had slavery, that we actually were.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
So you said another word. There's so much. Whenever I use the phrase "begging the question," what I mean when I say that is that we're kind of sneaking in the conclusion with the question that we're asking. So you just said like slavery would be bad because we're improving things in an immoral way. That's what I'm trying to get at. What is the immorality of that? What is our fundamental like moral system that we're kind of like pointing towards that can be a counterpoint to the Christian one that Mike has proposed? Why is that immoral? What is immoral about it? What is the moral system? What are we pointing towards? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I don't believe in one myself. The economic value is the only kind of value that.
Well, but not even, because economics is just like an analysis of like transactions, right? Like, let's say it were the case
or resources.
Well, sure, but like, let's say it were the case that children would choose economically, like to buy heroin because they get like a ton of pleasure out of that. I imagine they probably would.
The thing is, you've got to consider that if there were slaves, there'd be also a lot of people who were really upset about the slaves and wanted to do something really badly to not have slavery. Which we actually did, right? We had a war. So I would say
but now you got to be careful, because now we're feeling like the societal consensus. Like if we get to the point where 51% of society is upset about trans people, right? Do we get rid of trans people?
You can measure that economically, right? You can, like, people sort of like conscious, they're moral compelled to do something. You can measure the value of that. Like how much would you pay to?
Would you have said that
people paid a lot
in the part of human history where slavery was economically viable and you were rewarded for it? Would you have considered like slavery to have been like a moral thing in those periods of time, and it only changed because the economic preferences of people shifted over time?
Like I say, I'm not a moral realist, but I think that I don't know if you need a moral theory to say that slavery is always going to be bad. You could say that probably always going to be bad just for economic reasons, because people really value not having slaves and not having to feel bad about there being slaves in society, and that economic value just can outweigh any sort of value you'd get from the slavery. right? Like people would pay a lot to not have, for there to not be slaves. And they did.
Yeah, but
They
people
had
would
a
also
war and
allocate their money
sacrificed a lot
in
of
ways that I think more conventional systems would call unethical as well, though, right? Like there might be like a huge market for child sex slaves, right? For child sex trafficking. But I don't think we would say that,
But there's a huge market for rescuing child sex slaves. Probably a bigger
Yeah,
market.
but do we weigh that to see, like, is there more money for fighting child sex trafficking or going towards child sex trafficking to figure out, like, where the morality of that situation lies? Like, I'm asking you to bite really hard bullets. I understand these are difficult questions, but I'm just saying that, like, let's say it was the case that there was more money towards procuring child sex slaves versus saving them. Does that make it okay then? Like, well, there's more people going after it than trying to stop it?
You know what? It probably does. I think that you can always, if there's something that's so wrong that you know a lot of people find it wrong, then I think you can always people you can always measure that in terms of economically. Like if everyone is bothered by the existence of slaves or child sex or whatever, you can measure that want by in term like economically. They'll pay to end it, and they do, right? So I don't know if there's ever a need to have some extra kind of value that's not somehow separate from economic value, because there doesn't need to be. If people want something for moral reasons or whatever, well, as long as they're willing to pay for it, then then it's an economic value too, right?
Okay.
So it's kind of a way to, like, it doesn't matter where people's values come from. Just the fact that they value it means that they're willing to pay some amount for it, or to sacrifice some amount of resources, or however you want to look at it, and you can measure that.
Yeah, it can be measured, but I feel like most people intuitively wouldn't have a good sense that something is moral or immoral based upon the amount of money chasing it. I think most people, maybe you wouldn't, but I feel like most people would be unsatisfied with those types of answers, because that could take you
I
down
think
some really scary roads really quick. Yeah, go ahead.
We're wired not to think of morality that way, but I think it actually does. Well, morality depends on what kind of morality you're talking about. But I, like I said, I don't believe that there's
Jewish
some sort
morality.
of, I don't believe that morality is an
Just kidding.
objective thing. I think partly it's a way that we sort of negotiate and cooperate with each other, but also partly it's just sort of this kind of morality that's just sort of feelings we have. We just get upset about certain things for some reason. And I don't think you need, we like to think of that as because of some sort of deep fundamental principle, but I don't think if you're analyzing society, you need to make it that in order to measure it and account for it. Does that make sense?
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense in that it has a level of consistency, but I feel like there would be many deeply unsatisfying answers there that at some
It is
point
unsatisfying.
that at some point
We're wired to want to feel like a morality is something deeper than just some feeling that we have, but I don't think it actually is.
Yeah, I mean, like, sure. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree, right? I'd be an anti-realist as well. But I think at some point, I think you would you'd start to ad hoc rules on or something to where it's like, okay, fuck, the economic thing maybe doesn't work. Like maybe you said something right now that's so dumb that now there is like a huge betting pool of people that are like raising money to get you assassinated. Like, is that, I feel like you would want to have some kind of moral conviction to condemn that behavior. We're like, okay, hold on, guys, you need to stop. And like, well, why? There's enough economic activity behind this to do it. Like, what right do you even have us to ask us to stop, right? By your own admission.
Then
I mean, I would
society
just say
has
to
like an
people-
incentive to like morally condemn it, because then it opens up the door for other people to just kind of put out contract kills on people. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's like, you don't want
I would just
you don't
say-
want to, you don't want to allow that in a society, because then people are just going to start fucking killing each other.
Well,
Yeah,
but
there's
maybe
that.
they
And
would,
even
but
if you
if there's a lot of
couldn't-
money behind
even
it,
if you could
that's-
somehow show that it wouldn't have that effect, I would just appeal to people like, hey, this is really unfair what's being done to me.
Well, but who
You
cares
agree,
if it's
think about
unfair
if
now?
you were
That
in
doesn't
my-
matter, right? It's about economic allocation, right?
But I think people would feel like just sympathizing with me would be enough to convince people to spend more money on stopping it than whatever money they're getting from whatever's being made by doing it.
I mean, that's the assumption
ultimately-
that you make, but like, if it wasn't, like, there are people in the country that won't bake cakes for gay people, or that wouldn't want to serve black customers, even though there's an economic punishment.
And there
for
are
that, right?
there are tons of people who pushed back against that and were willing to spend resources to make sure those gay people get the cakes, right? So like, I've never seen a situation where everyone wants something, but it's obviously not possible to make it happen. to make it happen without, where you need to have some sort of fundamental moral principle in order to make it happen. Where you couldn't just say, well, you feel bad about this thing, you want it to change, so that's how valuable it is. It's as valuable as however much you're willing to do to change it, right?
Okay. I'm done still manning Mike.
Thanks.
Cool.
You did good. You did good, and you pressed him. And
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
the
good.
problem is, like you were identifying, if we just go on the economic value of a particular choice, which it goes down to just preferences. I think actually there's a possibility for that to work out if we end up finding morality anyway, but it's only if we're able to take a full account of costs and then have a total presentation of this choice equals this cost and this benefit. So a full cost benefit analysis, like a totally full spectrum. If we're able to do that, then I think that just naturally we're going to choose the moral thing anyway, because that's the way it's set up. Like nature, in the way that I see it, is set up so that when we choose the right way, everything goes right. It's only when we don't go the right way, things become exorbitantly costly and less beneficial until we
So
literally
you kind of
spiral
agree
into
with me
hell.
then.
Yeah, but,
Well,
but
hold on,
the
careful.
qualification is only if we develop essentially the technology or the language or whatever it requires to take a full spectrum analysis to really factor in every single variable, which is the problem is that we don't have that, and thus we must rely on wisdom. Which is
Well,
passed
and the
down to
problem
us
too
from
is we're using an economic analysis here to beg the question or to shortcut morality. Because what you're essentially saying is that, like, okay, well, we can use an economic analysis, but I want to measure the true costs. But for you, the true costs aren't going to be monetary ones. You're going to want to try to find attach a value to, like, what is the cost of a child being raised without their mother, or what is the cost of So, but these are going to be costs that other people using a quote unquote economic analysis are going to disagree with, right? So the economic thing is really just a tool to express some other value, which is what we're really trying to get at, right?
Yeah.
Because
So,
in that sense, we'd
again,
all agree with
that's-
economic analyses, but the really important part isn't that we're using economics. Is the important part is what are we choosing to measure, right?
Right.
Yeah, and I
that's
think
true too.
so. From what I can understand, it's usually that we're actually measuring like utility, and especially utility with regards to well-being or like health or like quality of life or life satisfaction, things like this.
Yeah, sure. But then again, like utility there, what does that mean? That's where the whole debate is. Like we can say words like this. Well, I just want, like, this is what I'm very critical of, like Vosh does all the time. Like, I just want to have more good things and less bad things. Like that's what essentially we're all saying. But it's like, well, what are the good things and bad things? That's the question. And Mike has a solid answer because it's rooted in the Christian worldview, right? Good things are a family structured in the way that the Bible says. It leads to community structured in the ways that naturally stem from the construction of the family. That leads to a society that engages and interacts with each other to like fortify and strengthen all these systems. That's like the meta value of what Mike is pointing towards. But then for the liberal values, it feels like here we're just saying that like, well, we want to have like more of the good things and less of the bad things. And like, well, how? Well, we want the things that are gooder and less of the things that are badder. Well, what are those things? And then we don't have, it feels like there aren't good answers for that here.
Well, I mean, I don't know that you're ever really going to find like a good, like concise answer, because realistically, like we want our society to play out differently than his would, right? In his society,
Well, but
everything
that's,
is
how do you want it to play out? That's the question. Like if you have a, like,
Yeah.
this is what my perfect society would look like.
Yeah, and
So-
I think the more. Sorry, go ahead. This is your panel.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Figured I really appreciate that. So I figured we're running low on time, so I figured we could skip to the last topic, and if we have time, we'll come back to the third one. Do you believe that art and music produced from different cultures? Did I write this correctly? Do you believe that art and music produced from different cultures, better with or without influences from outside cultures, is cultural appropriation and borrowing what makes... How did I write this?
Your first question was badly written too, Stardust.
Good God. What did I do?
Lol.
It's okay. It's been a day. It's one of those days.
So sorry. Okay. What? How did... give me a minute. Actually, you guys carry on
You
for another
remember
minute. And
what you were thinking?
Okay.
because I can't
I
actually.
do remember what I do remember what I was thinking. I'm just I'm trying to rephrase this. Okay. Do you think art and music from different cultures is equally valuable? Do you think it is possible to compare modern rap to Beethoven or Olmec sculpture to Sumerian jewelry? How would you decide what to preserve?
Oh boy.
I mean, I would say people can enjoy all types of art. I think there can be a lot of value in art from other cultures because sometimes they might do art in ways that you wouldn't have even thought to do it, which is cool. So there's like different ideas that can exist that would come from people that you would never think of. So yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of, I don't think that we should like be obsessively trying to preserve certain types of arts. I just think that you kind of do yourself a disservice by thinking you can only enjoy art from one particular culture or one particular society.
Subjective experience.
As a guy who's like absolutely retarded when it comes to music, I don't really I don't know any of the complexities that actually go into it, so it's completely out of my field, I guess. But as a guy who likes film, I think that like the back and forth of different genres across different cultures can be like really fucking interesting. There's the main thing of how samurai films influence westerns, which then influence samurai films, and kind of goes back and forth on that one, where you even got like Japanese directors going to American studios to like direct westerns at certain points, I think, and that can be kind of interesting. I think that I don't think it's like cultural appropriation if you're allowing different genres to influence each other across like different nationalities, because you can come up with some really fucking cool shit when that happens.
No way, bro.
Sorry, I was missing an is in the previous question. Do you believe art and music produced from different cultures is better with or without influences from outside sources? Is cultural appropriation and borrowing what makes things like rap, rock, and opera more wide-reaching and relevant than their more pure counterparts in traditional music? So, yeah, sorry.
I think that all Black American music is cultural appropriation. It is like rap is all dependent on electronic synthesizers and things like that. Those were all invented by white people. It's white culture being appropriated by blacks to make music. And if they're doing anything other than banging on a bongo drum, including using lyrics with your song, that's all white cultural appropriation. With that said, I like rap music as long as it's not degenerate thug culture promoting big booty drug music. But the sounds and the rhythmic lyricism and all of that is epic. I even like the use of poetic double entendre, the creative use of lyricism. I like what blacks do with music, and rock and roll, as we know, comes from jazz, which was black too. But it was all blacks using the instruments that white people created and doing it on white man's stage and in a white man's record studio, or a Jewish man. But so it's all cultural appropriation all the way down, if you ask me. That's basically. And so
Question
in a
about
way, like
cultural
it's all good.
appropriation.
Yeah.
Can ask,
Still
Still kind of
be an
lost on
aspect, but-
what the question is.
It's kind of a mix. It's a mix of do you think that like art and music are better when they have influences from like other cultures, or do you think
Yes.
okay, and
I mean,
and do you,
obviously,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, so I think art is like an individual's expression, right? So the more that an artist can like interact with people or like experiences that they can have can modify the art that they produce, which can modify the like, experience that the individual subject has. So yeah, I think the more that different cultures like interact with each other and like exchange information or ways of making music, looking at things, whatever, the better. Like it just the more the better. And in terms of like, I don't know shit about music really. So I don't know if I could really say, like, I think that there's probably going to have a ton of people that say, like, oh my God, you can't possibly compare, like, Mozart with Jay-Z. But you're going to have a ton of people that will, like, there's this one YouTube video that I saw. I was comparing, like, rap artists over the last, like, 30 years, you know? Like, you're going to have a ton of people that are going to, like, argue for days on who the best rapper is, right? Like, I think it really just boils down to, like, subjective experience and the byproduct of like more cultures interacting with each other, the more positive results we'll see. And okay, nobody's talking, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's being like cultural appropriation either, because I think there are lots of times when, because artists don't really go into, well, okay, maybe not in the last like 20 years, and maybe before that, I'm not sure, but like they wouldn't necessarily go into this and be like, oh yeah, like I can't wait to look like a something, and steal part of like the culture and add it to their like costume for their music video or whatever.
My
I think
dad
it's
just
more.
told me something I didn't know.
What's that?
Spaced out there for a second. Did you know that rap came from disco? I didn't know that.
Rap came from disco?
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, Google that. The founders of hip hop, DJ Kool Herc, the godfather of hip hop's first DJ, and Coke LaRock, the father of MC, hip hop's first MC, would just play disco music, with Herc creating the breaks for Coke LaRock to say some rhymes and the b-boys and b-girls breakdancing. It wasn't called hip hop back then. Yeah, it came from disco.
I mean,
Didn't know
DJs
that.
spun disco back then, and
Checks out.
Sorry, would you say last username? You're very quiet right now.
Damn.
That's super quiet. You're still quiet if you're talking. A little bit.
people said it was loud, so I turned it down. Is this better? Better.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So disco, I mean DJs, disco at DJs, rap needs DJs. So I assume that's the connection, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense. It was an evolution from something else, and an orchestra is an evolution of. I don't know, where did that evolve from? Where did we have? Where did composing come from? It's all evolving. Yeah, I don't see any problem with it. It's just like all things can be done the right way and the wrong way. That's the way I see it.
Yeah,
I don't think
there's
does
definitely
anybody
wrong-
or have like an issue with cultural appropriation. I think none of us care that much about it, right?
Yeah, not really.
Well, I guess like the main thing is that some people might think that taking influences from certain genres or something could be considered cultural appropriation. But like my understanding of it is that you affect certain like, I guess, things that are in cultural practices without actually understanding what the cultural like the significance of it, and you're just using it because it like looks aesthetically cool and kind of being disrespectful to it. But like it depends on who you ask, I guess.
Yeah, and even that, who the fuck cares? There's only been one convincing thing that I've heard where like, okay, I can see like cultural appropriation being like a thing here that's kind of annoying. And that's if you're like, if society at large, or I guess even you as an individual, is like super shitting on a certain person for doing something, and then you co-opt the aesthetic, I can see that being like really annoying. But otherwise,
Earlier, Big Tech, you said that all like black music was derivative. Is that correct?
I meant like rap and hip hop. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, so derivative of. I mean, I was being a little tongue in cheek, but really what I'm saying is the idea of having electronics for your sounds, or like we just said, coming from a DJ, that came from white culture. So we could say black music came from whites just as much as white. Elvis Presley stole rock and roll from blacks. It's kind of a give and take once he gets over here. So I don't even know what cultural appropriation is in music. Like Mako just said, it's usually what we're talking about is somebody who's trying to pass themselves off as something that they're not for some sort of benefit or to fit in a special way, right?
Well, more affecting something for just purely aesthetic reasons and maybe being a little disrespectful with it. But yeah.
Yeah, so if if I make a Chinese restaurant and I make everybody go, oh, a ching chong, oh, would you like a noodle with that? Like, I mean, is that cultural appropriation? Or if I make a Chinese taco?
No, that's just racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's racist. It's a stereotype or whatever. But but if I make Chinese tacos where it's like a taco, but it's got Mandarin chicken in it, is that cultural appropriation? I don't know. And I'm a white guy who made a Chinese taco shop.
Like I know there's
Fusion
like
restaurant. Like I don't know.
a good example. Like one of my this is like a complete tangent, but there's this and this guy has like a lot of other problems. There's this cartoonist or this comic artist named Josh Luna, who I believe is either Vietnamese or I think he's Vietnamese, and or no, fuck, or maybe Taiwanese. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, he has like a lot of very interesting political comics where he gets very mad at various like aspects of I guess living in America and like dealing with like white culture and stuff like that. And one of the like the funniest things I think he had was he got really mad that there might have been a restaurant that had like taken inspiration from his country's like traditional cooking and then adds a spin into it and then like sells it as a thing. I don't know if that's considered cultural appropriation, but it's sort of like, yeah, these all sorts of things influence on each other, and in an evolutionary strong point, generally like the strong survive. So it kind of mixes together and adds maybe something that's better than the original product, or something that people enjoy anyway. I don't know. People get mad on the internet over just dumb things too, so.
This area of discussing culture to me is like, it's when we talk about food and music or fashion.
No shot. No.
These are like the
shot.
flourishes.
What's done?
They're not really what culture is about to me. Like the problem, like if here we are on this panel, which is typically like a political panel or something, and then we're talking about the clashes of cultures, and then people like the meme is what
Actually, I think Riker Steel is Netherward, or maybe you just call it Cubsy. You're gonna see Wealthy Man stuck in a mind control right now. Tyrant is out here for Cubsy, and Raikou has combustion. What is he going to do with it? Waz with no Cloak of Shadows right now, and it's probably Raikou is probably going to be sending it onto Cubsy, but Waz as well could be a target here for Cloud9. He needs to be careful. He pops the Vanish. He's looking to reset some of those cooldowns with it. And what did he reset? There's a full kidney shot onto Flop, but he doesn't have one for Cubsy. Cubs is building a lot of distance, and a Ring of Frost coming out here by Raikou. A little bit overlap there with the blind, but sometimes as the mage you have to cast those out a little bit early or you won't get it off. And Raikou did pop his combustion here, but Cubsy handles it beautifully. Flop, though, still in crowd control. Still some leftovers coming out here from Raikou. Will force out the Guardian Spirit, at least. And there are the Fey Guardians as well. Flop's mana is not looking good. And this is kind of what we were talking about. I think this could be one of those games that will be decided on mana. And so far, it's looking pretty good in terms of pressure from Kungana. But Raikou finally getting pressured here. Could be in danger. Could be the first ice block of the game. He gets counterspelled. Ring of Fire coming out, but Meh with a big flash heal in the back line now with another heal. He gets kicked on it. Raikou could be in trouble here. The Polymorph's Wealthy Man. Raikou, 1% HP, blinks for a Blazing Barrier, goes for the sheep here onto Flop. Boon of the Ascendant is loaded up for Meh. Raikou's in a full kidney with no blink out, no trinket. He might have to actually ice block here unless Meh can keep him alive. Flash heal coming out from Meh. Meh now in a full fear. This another blink here with the Blazing Barrier by Raikou. Excellent defense. Wealthy Man in stealth. Raikou can actually see him right there. Mind control coming out into a cheap shot. Raikou still not out of the woods yet. Flop pushing in here, getting some dispels, and that will be the Guardian Spirit. Now Waz on the opposite end has been pressuring Cubsy quite a bit here as well. Raikou coming out here with the combustion ready and sending it. Full counterspell out the Flop. This could be the unending resolve just at the back of that. Man's in a full blind as well. Waz is in a disarm. Cubsy on 50% HP. Flop not doing too good on man.
Might be able to snag a Master Yi. We'll see. Well, they banned my Diana anyway. So, not the worst in the world. Assuming he's gonna insta-lock if it's open. If he's top 2 picks. If not, then I got it. Okay. Fuck. Go Bork. Oh, you'd probably go Bork Gensu's first. That makes sense.
What's up, YouTube Nation? This installment of the Music of Twitch is going to be brought to you by Ray. You're out of touch, I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around. Oh, I will return.
Glocks, no socks, he on a new level. Fat cocks, he's on a new level. No dick, 2 Glocks coming through. 6 cocks, boo-hoo, I'm on a new level. If you are anxious, I am. Relax, okay. If you need money, just rob a bank. Big A-hole, coming from a spot, you a big A-hole. Never would have thought this is insane. Melee, go down the sticks, he can be bang, go.
You were my pog champ, now you're just gone champ. That's kinda weird champ if you ask me. We'll have our last conversation and drink our last cup of coffee.
Time for throat chump, time for throat chump, time for throat chump, time for throat.
But guess who hasn't watered out? Bitch, guess who hasn't watered out? Because I dripped all the sinks and showers in the fucking house.
Booty cheek, man, we ain't taking vacation. I got hot tubs surrounded like every location. I've been doing this too long, like way back since PlayStation. See, Indie fuck that bitch, she tryna claim my creation. Goddamn,
Quit.
Booty cheek, man, booty cheek, man.
Fucking quit.
Booty cheek, man, booty cheek, man.
Quit.
Booty cheek, man, booty cheek, man.
Fucking quit.
Booty cheek, man, booty cheek, man.
This guy is such a fucking bodega. Cause I'm feeling XQCL. Much love, thanks for the 100 seashells. I'm not fat, chat, I'm not fat. I was made for watching Twitch, baby. You were made to stream for me. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. BBA.
get your back beat. Ooh. And I drop my son off on this track beat. Habibi A, yalla Habibi A, Habibi A, yalla Habibi A. Sad, sad, 'cause I really watch Hero. Can you feel the sunshine as it brightens up your day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Down in the deep, deep blue, rebuild my world anew. Breathe in, break out, Tamashima Yashe, Hanki, Nisete, Ishine, Koida, you could die. Can't put a thermal glue on a fucking fatherboard. Well then what the fuck's a motherboard? If you can't put a thermal glue on a fucking fatherboard, well then what the fuck's a motherboard? Working overtime at the burger shop, sniffing out commies in the parking lot. They might have commies too, 'cause they let him go. Sheriff Cletus long way, Cornwood's gonna let him go. Is everybody dancing yet? Spam cat jam. Do you live in a Cali mansion and spam cat jam? Waiting for Hassan. What will he do when he goes live? Is everybody dancing at Spam Cat Jam? Mask is, that's what the point of a mask is. And all that they can ask is, why are you so sad, kid? Number one victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now, just wiped out Tomato Town. When I wake up, first thing on my mind is you. Now we're in the Pleasant Park Street. Look at the map, go to the mark sheet. Can't do it like, no, you can't do it like Ray. Oh me, oh my, she's stunting every day. I'ma need Ms. Kip to follow me back. That's my only goal. Can I get a follow for a follow? Can I get a follow for a follow? I love feet in my mouth, and I love to suck on those toes. It tastes so good. Stuck in America, in America, in America. Whoa, the green hair goblin. Stuck in America, in America, in America. Oh, you're the one fucking person that I didn't want to listen to forever. And I type yo in the chat, and I type yo to all my friends. SHITCAMPSON. about me is Tommy T. Man was legit at the start, but back at the end, I'm a real OG.
Run on the runway, give her a foot long like I work at Subway. You watching my life, you think to yourself that you'll have it one day. Please talk nice, I'ma go ahead now and take my AK. Fucking with me is a problem, if we got issues, we cannot solve them.
Wow! That's freaking epic! Wow! That's freaking cool!
There he is again, her sun is streaming. I've been living and loving my life by the sea.
Growing bold, Grand Master, Scarab Lord.
I like the way that you look in my eyes. In a way, it's a perfect vibe. It's gonna go down like this tonight. Yeah, tonight I feel I could die and that's okay. Here in your arms to stay, hold me the right way. Never let go again, you are my everything. We are in love today, yeah, we'll give you everything that I am. Yeah, my friend has been gold. I think I'm getting old. I think I love you, man. Why did you leave again? Is he Wizzy in the limousine? He's drinking Hennessy. He's looking like an idiot. He's got his stream on Twitch and he's blowing up again. He's like 5'5". Missy Wizzy, that's my bestie. Missy Wizzy, that's my bestie. Yeah, my friend Byron, he's a legend. And now that he's gone, I won't forget him. Yeah, my friend Byron, he's a legend. And now that he's gone, I can't forget him. Was it Pog? Was it everything you always wanted? Was it everything you always needed? Was it everything you always do? Was it Pog? Was it everything you always wanted? Was it everything you always needed? Was it everything you always do? Stuck in America, in America, in America. I'm on another level. Everybody out there, please spam Cat Jam. This guy is such a fucking potato. Time to throw poggers, time to throw pog jam. Booty cheek man, booty cheek man. My pog jam, breathe in, break out. Yalla habibi, hey, yalla habibi, hey. Yeah, my friend's Byron, he's a legend. He's gone, I can't. Was it everything you always needed?
Yeah. I can't even get it fucking running. Literally, I was unable to get to my second camp completed before they started fucking dying. It was actually just, it's just sad. Sad. Super sad.
It's out of my hands, but I'm still in control.
remember when a fast chat was a good chat? Because I do. So let's do like back in the old days. And spam some try hard.
What is chat's favorite emote? Try hard. How do you get rid of the joy friends? Try hard. Free Wi-Fi? Try hard. Real trap shit.
You tell me that you love me. You tell me that you love me.
No fucking shot, bro.
We don't really know where we're going, but we still wanna see you wanna find it. Say you're gonna treat, say you're gonna treat, say you're gonna treat me right. No, we don't really know where we're going, but we still wanna see you wanna find it. Say you're gonna treat me right. Say you're gonna treat. Say you're gonna treat me right. Say you're gonna treat me right. No, we don't really know where we're going, but we still wanna see you wanna find it. Say you're gonna treat, say you're gonna treat, say you're gonna treat me right. No, we don't really know where we're going, but we still wanna see you wanna find it. Say you're gonna treat, say you're gonna treat. Say you're gonna treat me right. we hop in a day. Baby, I can't
person to dethrone Dog Tamer.
Oh, you mean Mr. 1K?
Dude, are you fucking... I think you were the first 1K. Dude, what is it with your mic? You sound like you're fucking pork.
What?
what is with your mic?
Fucked up.
Yeah, it sounds really bad. If you want to hear my stream, it's really bad. It's really bad.
Hello?
That's Crisp. That's my boy.
Right.
He's back. Mr. 1K. So yeah, this whole meta again. I'm trying to fucking learn shit. So obviously it sucks because Astral is obviously the easiest thing to learn. You rotate. You just transition fucking Astral to shapeshifters or fucking dumb shit. So it's like it's really hard not to fucking win.
Yeah, this last patch like really screwed up. It was way more fun last patch. Like everything, so many things were viable.
I just don't even know what to start. It's like I just got.
Dude, if you can put in 3 Astrals, just fucking put in 3 Astrals, dude.
Well, I'm about to. I just got Nami, Nami, Varus, and Vlad.
Yep.
Off of a, I just got it off of a minion. There it is, boys. He's in it.
There it is.
It's winning comp. Let me make sure Mr. Varus.
Really, just depending on your fucking items and augments, you either go Varus or you go fucking Nami, Rise, Mages, the Zoe.
Is Nami good with a Spirit Surgeon?
Yeah. That's like one of her best items. And then like Archangels.
Yeah. This is. Go full Astral. You know me.
As well.
What do I got to lose?
Astral's not even bad. I feel like if you just sit there and fucking 3-star all of them.
Well, I liked running Jade for a while and like shifting Jade into like shapeshifters and shit. I'm trying to figure out a good early game transition into mages and evoker. Because, like, that seems... Like, I've seen Rises just absolutely fucking shred.
I don't know. I think Rise is kind of a bait. I don't think he's that good, honestly.
Bro, it was bad. I had 4...
I think... Yeah, it can be good, like, if you high roll and shit, but... I think Nami's just better. Starting a Nami and just putting items on her.
Yeah. I want to try and do a like a Rise build, but it sucks. I get it. He's ass. You're just making fun of me. It's whatever, dude. I get it.
He can probably win lobbies like this.
Yeah. I just need to get like a.
Unplayable, but it's just not. I don't think it's like crazy.
It's not BIS.
Yeah.
And we're all about min-maxing out here, bro.
Oh yeah.
Do they still speedrun? Oh yeah, they're number 1 on White Lane
I
still.
think so. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody from there. It's like fucking mod for only like 5.
Oh look, there's another Astro player. Holy. Dude, just fucking Vlad and Nami. Just going absolute apeshit. Give me a loose streak. These fucking Neanderthals that rush for is actually pathetic.
It's good right now, dude. It's kind of meta.
It's so fucking.
If you got like a
pathetic.
decent comp where you can win a few games, like it's so good.
I take the L and get the first carousel. Get me in that posicione. Yeah, we're going full on Astral. So I was trying to actually. I know it's impossible.
The thing is like when you get higher level, you see higher level chance, so you have like a higher chance of finding like a Rise or something like that early. It's another good reason to level.
Yeah. There was one dude. It was such a nice fucking combination where you get a free round of shop and you run Astral. It's like you get 3s.
Oh, trade sector.
Yeah, you get.
I did that the other day.
It's so stupid. You just fucking run it up. You just can't forget to fucking hit your freeze.
I just went Astral everything. Like I just 6 Astral.
Yep. I want to, because I'm seeing the 9th one is your orbs may contain components. I want to see if I can get to that.
You can. I did. Yeah. I can put in an ASOL. You have to put an ASOL at the end.
Yeah, you have to be. That's pretty wild though.
Like level 8. Have an ASOL. Yeah.
Oh shit! What am I doing? What am I doing?
Fuck am I
Oh
going?
yeah, Lulu. Wait, no, is she a mage? I think she's a mage. Am I crazy? She's not a mage.
Mystic Trainer.
Yeah, you're fucking right. And Rise is right there. Rise!
Oh, let me get that bow. Get it. Wait.
Fuck, bro.
You really got the fucking Yasuo thing.
Oh yeah, bro. I might be a casual, but I'm a serious casual. Okay. That's unfortunate. This is gonna get weird. I got my 3 mage, 3 astral, and I have Nami with Spear Sojin, so I'm just fucking healing a metric fuck ton, and I got a level 2 Vlad who's gonna heal himself until Nami heals him out.
That's like meta right now. Like if you can get fucking 3 mages in stage 2 pretty much, like fucking auto win.
I think I lost. Actually, I don't know if I lost.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
It's gonna be. I think I win it. I don't think she's got the damage. She's got no item.
Yeah, you win. Yeah, you win. You guess.
Yeah. What?
What?
No shot.
Shit, never mind.
What the fuck? That's her base? You gotta be fucking with me, bro. There's no shot. There's actually no shot, bro.
God damn.
That shit was fucking wild. That's actually wild as fuck. And probably rigged in some way.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Oh, yeah, cannon.
I'm just gonna eco hard. Okay, so what are my transitions? I need a rise, absolutely, without a doubt. I need a blue buff. I need.
Silas ranked up too. Dude, he's really big.
Which one? The silence?
Silas, yeah. He's like the best tank right now.
Is he? I always did Skarner, but It's probably Silas is probably better.
Skarner's better early.
Oh yeah,
Does a
and
lot
with
of damage.
mage. Oh my god, yeah.
Because Silas does mage, so he gets double shield.
Oh
and
my
then he
god.
leaves,
Dumb
like, steals mana or
broken.
whatever. Yeah, it's retarded. But Skarner's probably better early.
Yeah.
Because he like does a lot of damage early.
On the dude, I can't imagine. How's double cast Vlad not like completely broken?
It is like I don't see mage is just I don't know. That shit's not balanceable, dude. Whoever decided they should just catch twice. It's fucking retarded.
I need some solid. I need some solid shit here. I got 2 bruisers for my Skarner and my Silas because they're bissy wissies, as we say.
A Lulu if you find one. Wouldn't be
No, Mystic Evoker. That's what I got.
Yeah, you missed it. Oh, you wait, you have one in?
Oh no, I have a Mystic with my Nami, so I do need. So me selling her was stupid. Sick. Great. How amazing for me.
Oh, you had a Lulu.
I got the Lulu, remember? And I was like,
Garrett,
fuck,
yeah.
it wasn't a rise. Yeah, I sold that bitch. Great. Great, Jake. Sounds amazing.
What the fuck is going?
I'm trying to find the best tank item build.
I mean, it depends on the game.
I guess, like, if you need
A
Sunfire
lot of
type shit.
mages, like Dragonfall, is really good. I mean, you always need. I think Sunfire you need like every game, no matter what.
Because otherwise they'll
Unless
just
you
be
have,
sustained, yeah.
Sunfire forward, yeah. There's too much healing right now.
A fuck ton of healing, yeah.
It's mandatory.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. What's my completed item? Hit me with it. Sweet, I'm going mage, and I got Last Whisper. How gang shit, bro. How gang shit.
Let's go for a reforger on the fucking treasure dragon.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
But you gotta wait for that.
I'm running it down. What is Lilia's? Oh, Lilia. Yeah. Ass is what you mean. I can't find a stylist to save my life. Oh yeah, it's because these guys are also going Rise Mage, Astral Mages. Fuck! Get fucked. God, I hate people. I just hate people. I think that's what it is. I think I just hate people.
Well, yeah.
People just ruin this game for me. I'm supposed to have fun.
Not just the game, everything.
Life. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 Nami. Tell me I don't win this. If I can find just and a 3 Skarner. Let's go, baby. I almost have a 3 Vlad. And there it is. And I have 3 Vlad now.
I don't think I've fought you yet, have I?
No, I don't think so.
It's so weird. I fought this kid like 3 times.
Can I help you? My dog. Yeah, I just want another Silas. That's really what I want. Okay, there's no way that my level 3 Skarner dies with my level 3 Nami with Spear of Sojin, there's no fucking shot. It's like impossible. It's actually physically impossible. If I die, this game is actually rigged. Okay, you got Carousel. Now what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? I need something. I got second pick. Rise, maybe? Just to get him? Give me it.
That bow?
Nobody wants. Oh, I should have gone the spatula for mage. That'd have been banger. Okay.
Looking like a giant slayer.
Three Astral, 3 Mage, 2 Bruiser, 2 Mystic. Pretty solid. I got 3 level 3s.
Oh shit, this kid got Deja already.
Yeah, what?
Fucking Deja.
Jesus.
Somewhere on. Oh, good one too. Fuck. Give me a problem.
He gonna be a problem. What does Evoker do? Ooh, that's based.
It's pretty good on for like Sona. You put items on it.
If I get like her and Lulu. It's like Holly and shit.
Yeah, that's what's really good with trainers. Brew run, blue, Sona. You put items on Sona, it's pretty good.
Assuming it's just I need to start ecoing because everyone else is like high ecoed. I'm fucked. Fucked raw, dude. Just dunzo. Yeah, there's no way that I lose this. Accelerate it. Speed it up. Let us see who wins. It might actually stalemate. Oh, there's extra overtime. I can take this Deja. Just to fucking counter that one. Just pocket the Deja. Get
I love doing that shit when people play naturals. Do you like if like you're going Varus 3 and someone else is trying to go Varus 3,
just hold it.
You get Varus 3 and then you hold one extra and they can't get it. Like it's literally impossible for them to get it. There's only 18 3 costs in pool.
That's how you get a 3. It's cancer, but I respect it. There it is, my Silas 2. Oh, not get that, not get that. Ooh. Dragon Guardian. Quicksilver seems pretty OP, but I don't know who I'd have it on. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't really usually build QSS on mages.
You want them on my hard carries, but like, who the? I guess Rise would be my hard carry. Whenever I get them.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that good on Rise. But yeah, you just ran into the brick wall that is my board. That's just unlucky.
Yeah. That fucking front line, bro. Jesus fuck.
Yeah, I just fucking broken.
What is a Tome of Traits?
it gives you like a random emblem. Well, it's not completely random. It's kind of based on what you have in, but not. I think one of them. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, never mind. That's what I want, bro. I have the Thrill of the Hunt. Units gain 400 health on kill, and then I have my Axiom Arc. My units killing 30 mana on kill on mages. Let's go! I'm trying this out, baby. I just feel like Astral has so many outs, which is why it's so easy to like transition into anything.
Yeah, it does.
It's kind of funny, but not really when you're going against it. I kind of want to roll down, but I should have saved up one more. Yeah, that's alright.
You only have 20 gold.
No, I had 50.
Oh.
I rolled down, trying to get a rise, so I can get a level 2 rise. Yeah, a lot of people have. This guy has a level 2 rise and a level 1 rise, and I've got 1 rise.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting 3-star rides.
Probably not, but my Nami's way stronger, my Vlad's way stronger. Yeah, I might have to just power eco to Zoe.
Try to get an Outshinners.
That too.
But that's kind of.
Jesus fuck, bro. Holy. I haven't even gotten the big items on Rise. Now Rise fucking chomped that fucking other level 2 Rise in half. Okay, what do I got? I got a lot of shit.
Cocksuck.
Get fucked. Looked at your board last second. No, I didn't. I promise. I'm not that good.
I don't even have any opponents. Like, this is just gonna be sitting by itself. I just wanted the Sona.
I might sell her just to get under your skin.
These other cannoneers keep getting on.
Jesus fuck. This beard quest guy is actually insane.
Oh, let's get that as a shitty version of my.
Ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is the whole you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. I should have known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I could give up. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I danced with you.
Oh yeah, it's Tempest? Is that it? What does he have? Rebel? Yeah, he has Rebel. need to ride this. I need to fucking go to a Zoe though. I'm not even like halfway through 6. I almost fucked it up. I was so close to fucking it up. Assassins. That's awesome. I'm definitely not gonna be able to fucking roll for this shit, bro. There's no fucking shot. I have the mats for double Last Whisper. That's amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. And a mage comp. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was hoping for, actually. I don't know if I have the money to send it. I don't even think I have the fucking dude.
Well,
Fucking full send it, bro. Yeah, but I gotta run for it, bro. Gotta go. This ain't a joke. Come on, bro. There's no fucking shot. I just wanted a level 2 rise. That's all I wanted. I'm never gonna make it.
Nope.
Sad.
It's also the problem with Rise. And everyone plays it.
Oh, he's fucking broken. At least when you get good items on him. Like, he, unironically, I had a level 2 Itis, and he actually just, like, 2-shots him.
Yeah, but that's just
Hey, Zach.
For so long to ramp up that, like,
He had the exact items. So, like, the items he had where he was fucking me over was Giant Slayer, Rabadons, and I think he was either blue buff or Spear Sojin. And then he was 5 mage. And it was actually stupid. He shredded my full tank with Dragon Claw. Dragon. It was like he just shredded it. Just shit on it. Indiscriminately. It was bad. I didn't like it. What are you rocking? You rocking a Bar Dragon Shimmer Scale? What item are you getting with that shimmer? You got a shitty one.
Gamblers. Yeah, it's alright.
It's dog shit. You literally... How many fucking
need to buy a rage
things do you have? You have Guild, Revel, Evoker, Guardian, Trainer, Mystic, Cannoneer. What the fuck, bro? I didn't even know you could have that many. Is that 10? Yeah, it's 10. Oh, there was another time. There was another time where I ran the Dragon Augment. Like where you
the Dragon Trade or whatever.
Yeah, that Dragon Trade, bro, and I had 2 dragons on the field that were 2-star. It was so stupid. But I lost because I think it was a Swift shot. Like, I think it was like a Varus or some stupid, or a Zaya.
Yeah.
It was like there's
really fucking busted too.
Yeah, because he just like keeps you in place while he gets you in place, and then he gets you in place again, and then after that a little bit he'll get you in place again.
You can hit 3-star like fucking round 4.
Yep.
Like can get Sona 2 here. I think I just went out easy.
So, okay, is it just me, or is like anytime I run Redemption, it's dog shit, like unadulterated dog shit, but whenever somebody else runs it, it feels like they're unkillable?
It depends on the fucking champ. Like Alawi is really good with it. Or like champs that have shields are usually really good with it. They just heal like during the duration of their shield. And Alawi is really good because she gets so much armor and more.
Yeah.
Build health and healing and hard. Yay, Heart Diana.
I think I just get desperate, to be real.
Yo, what?
I think I just get desperate on rolls versus like just being like chill and like let it roll
you
down.
gotta learn the pace. It's like you just gotta kind of learn like when you need to roll, when you're too weak, or when you're strong enough to win a few rounds. Yeah.
Okay, Zach. I like your icon, by the way, Zach.
I got fucking 100 gold too.
Yeah, casually. So am I crazy? Okay, I could be. I don't think I am. I could be. Isn't Archangel's ass because how long do how long does it actually do fights go? Are you expecting a fight to go full 20 or 30 seconds?
I definitely can, yeah. It definitely is a pretty good item, like certain champs.
I just feel like backlines get CC'd too much. And yeah, I always feel like QSS is like almost Mando.
I don't know. It is on certain champs, like, I don't know, it's not even really that much anymore. Like, I think you should just go Banshee's Claw a lot of the time, it's fine. It's funny. Put it on Banshee's Claw and champ, put it next
That
to it.
Deja is actually kind of busted, but if it took off anymore.
I almost got Corky 3.
Yeah, no big deal. I also try to figure out like comps to build around certain.
I'm just gonna roll that shit. Shit's over. Part 2? Lulu 3?
No big deal, just casual.
Where's the Corky? Come on, don't do this, Bungie.
Where's that 100 gold?
Oh, there it is!
Oh! Oh! I'm broke!
He's fucked. Sucks that I don't get any gamblers blade fucking value now, but Lulu 3's gotta be busted, right?
I'd imagine.
Oh my god.
Oh, I can't check your damage. It's lame. Yeah, there's like no shot he wins. So Zach, your first carousel, or are you talking about for mage comp, or are you talking about for general? Any comp? So do you normally just what's the safest item to get on carousel 1? Because I'm assuming you're basing your items on certain champions. It's like the first. Like you always need a front line, I guess. Makes sense.
You could actually maybe win this if you position his bears.
Nah, I don't even think so. Because
he's just getting slammed by Sona ults.
If he like if he pocketed your tanks to the sharp right and put his Varus back
I
left.
just fucking get the shroud just to be a dick.
Yeah.
Fuck it. No mercy.
No one's safe. Which one are you gonna put it on? Better get his Varus in there. Are you gonna do his Varus or are you gonna do a Soraka? He's a level 2 Raka.
Thinking. Yeah.
It's the same line.
Yeah, it's all in this. This is what you do right here. Oh shit, I still have an Archangels. Forgot all about that then. Weird. Lulu.
Is that 8 stacks?
He honestly could maybe win, like, or at least be close.
He has to. He definitely has to be board
position his
peeking.
Varus
Yeah, he has to
better.
board peek. There's no shot otherwise. Because like you're literally just sitting there looking at his board.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's a normal, so.
Yeah. You're basically a goat in this fucking stupid shit, bro. Just need to relax, okay? We're trying to have fun.
Relative to these games, yeah.
Dude, I literally... The one thing I like about normals is I can just forfeit right away. Just be like dunzo.
Yeah. Oh, Rage was fine until like fucking Diamond, then it's just everybody's just fucking hard forcing Astral, it's just boring.
I like trying to figure out things. But I do have the Yasuo shit. I got that Yasuo gang. I wanted the purple one. The Dragonmancer Yasuo. That'd been tight.
It does the gay little emo, right?
It does do the
That one was like $100.
That one, yeah, this one was on. I think I bought 100, but I had like 5K. Yeah, orange.
I think there was
essence.
like a pack to buy that had it in it. You just pay like $100. You could get the guaranteed Dragonmancer Yasuo. Pretty sure.
I'd have got it. I would have dropped it for it. Imagine $25 for WoW mounts, but you get a fucking $100 skin on a game that I'm just starting to get into. How fucking base is that?
Yeah.
I've thought about trying to go like super. I know at one point, way back, way back, like bruisers were really fucking the front line. Like you could actually just go full bruisers, like 4 full bruisers and win. Because you'd put like that was back when Volibear was a bruiser.
Oh no.
It was way back in the day.
You
Way.
kind of can now, just because Siphon's a bruiser, so you play Siphon, you play like 6 bruisers with it, but
yeah,
it's okay, but it's not that good. I want to try to like show you or something. I haven't played them. Let's see, fucking good nerd. you're gonna play Olaf, the strat is to fucking just frontline him by himself, like the first two like two sets of rounds. So he just gets passive stacks and gets huge. You just sacrifice him pretty much.
Oh shit! I didn't know the passive for that.
Yeah.
I think it'll still
You get to,
calculate
like,
out.
You get the fucking mid game and have like fucking 70 bonus AD on him.
Oh, that's so nice. He's still dead. Yeah.
But you kind of need Assassin's Bat to play fucking Olaf. These thing. He's okay without it, but he's like super fucking good with Assassin Spatula.
Yeah, that makes sense. What items are normally good on Olaf? Hold up, I can check that actually, because I have the.
If you have Spatula, this is like you have to build an IE pretty much, like you have to, and then either RFC or Hurricane. I like Hurricane better, but RFC is good too.
How did my
Or
Olaf
if you don't have
not
the
die is
Spatula,
my
then it's
question.
like Rage Blade, QSS, BT, I think. This.
Rageblade, BT, and Assassin, or IE.
QSS.
Do you think
Yeah,
you're
if you get Assassin's Bat, you don't go BT usually. You just go IE Hurricane or IE RFC.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just,
because
like,
of your
the modified
assassin,
crit
because of the crit.
damage.
Yeah. I
Like,
get
it just
that.
does giga damage.
I was like, wait, what? Like, wait, what are you saying?
I don't need perfect, oh, but I'm sick of guessing all the time, struggling to reach your mind, head still in circles, oh, got me working overtime, trying to find the reasons why. Maybe I ain't over us, but I feel like I'm losing touch as I dive in deeper. Do you notice? Maybe I just overthink, but I don't want this over quick. If I started sinking, would you leave the light on so I can come home? 'Cause I'm getting
What do you mean treasure dragon?
in the dark on my own. If you opened your eyes, then you'd already know. Already know. I'm feeling alone and I need you now. I need you. I need you. I'm feeling alone and I need you.
I'm feeling like I probably want that Spatchy.
Oh yeah, that'd be big. That's big.
Now I just need a cuff. Now I just need a little thingamajig.
Yep.
I'll feed you guys right after this game, I promise, okay? You're looking at me. No, I already fed you. Fuck you. My dogs make me feel guilty, and I already fed their ass.
Yup. Can't trust those fucking rats.
You out here just fucking
They're
trifling.
lying.
You give me puppy eyes thinking I fed you
Yeah.
like 3 hours ago.
Yup.
Get fucked. I don't have any food, fucker. Stop begging. I don't have anything. You want hot Cheetos? You're gonna shit brains. You don't want that. You don't want that evil, Ricky Bobby. This is riveting gameplay.
Yeah, it's nice to have something you can AFK on the side of this game.
to you guys? You guys are like harassing me and I don't like it. I haven't done anything to deserve this harassment. Fucker.
I'm sorry for the hurt, I'm sorry for the pain, I'm sorry that I ever let you think that you could stay. I'm sorry I'm the worst for always playing games.
At least I know I'll lose this one. Go downstairs. You guys are annoying me. Go. Down. Come on. You are such a piece of shit. What do you... Why? What do you want? What do you want? You went on your fucking evening walk. I've done everything, okay? I've done everything I can for you. It's not my fault. Fuck. Was it by a player? Oh, it's whenever he does, Swagger. Give me a fucking nice little cup. Give me a little glove. Hit me with the 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 glove. Fuck! Reforger. Not the worst. Not the worst. Oh, wait. Okay. I thought I was gonna get my, my bench. Ooh, that's nice. How do I... What's the combo to try to reroll some items?
What?
If I'm trying to reroll items to get to a... Fuck! What am I thinking of?
Like Reforge?
Yeah, I have a Reforger, but I'm trying to get...
I'm pretty sure it's just pure RNG. Like,
well, like, how do I maximize... Is it only one? Because I don't want completed items.
Reforges everything on the champion.
But it does it...
You can put like
does it have a
bolt
similar
piece and then a
quality,
component.
right?
No,
so if I do a completed item, I can't
give
give...
completed item, it gives you a whole nother completed
But if I
item.
don't give a completed item, it gives me another component.
Just another component, yeah.
Come on, beat Olaf, bro. Yes! Fuck yeah, that was perfect. I got my 2 Olaf. Okay. Dude, I need so many fucking... Oh, no. I need so many, gauntlets. Whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah. The crit gloves.
Yeah, I need the crit glove. I need like 3 of them. I need a lot of them. I have a lot of Sunfire, a lot of giant belts. Don't have any fucking... anything for those. Fuck. Did I just get a freebie? Oh yeah, he just surrendered. Tight.
The fuck?
He surrendered, right?
God damn, I respect that. He knows. Yeah, this one's a wash. I'm out of here.
So how would I... So I have weird items. So right, I have a Zeke's. I have a lot of combinations that I'm assuming I could make. Dragonmancer, Guardian, Mirage, Guardian, Shimmer. Now I'm trying to figure out what to... Yeah, but I'm trying to even figure... So I have a Warmogs, a Morello, I have Bruisers, Warriors, Rebels, a Corky, only one though. I have 2 Assassins benched. I mean, I'm healthy, I'm 88. Killed one, so I'm still fairly healthy. Scale Storm. Okay. 4 Scale Scorn? Just not even a crit. So what's good with I probably should get a Sunfire. I don't know what that treasure dragon means. I'm assuming like all my good items. Oh, I see what you're saying. That was gonna be controversial. I don't even feel like right now is a good time for scale score because nobody's above 2200 HP. Spark? Rod plus Spark. Okay. I just need to find a Diana now. Oh, I have a Diana. I'm dumb as fuck. Rod Cloak, you said? Yeah. Rod Cloak, got that. And then I'm gonna get my Sunfire on that Olaf. Oh, no, the Shen. I have a Zeke's and a Spat. Oh. Who else am I? I put in a Bruiser just for the time being. Picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's happening. I'm making moves. Oh, there it is. I can do Assassin Olaf. Is that worth? Zach, tell me. Transitioning into... Okay, and then next is going to be IE, so I'm going to just do it. I'm going to put it on there just for now. No, well, yeah, I'm going to save it. I'm going to have it on Olaf for IE. I don't know if that's... Is that bad practice? There's no chance I lose, right? I got the crit. I got the crit, baby! Yeah, is it? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Why? Wouldn't it be more valuable just to wait until... Oh my god. Yes? Which one? Cutthroat or Assassin Crest? Go. You have 38 seconds. Best friends? Yeah? You sure? Okay. I trust you, bro. You know what you're talking about. Go 7, you said, right? I'll just go Kane. And then I'll probably just have pocket holders. There's... Okay, got it. Two there. I do have a 2 Shen. Brown. Fuck. I'm just rolling all the way down, brother. Oh shit. IE, I need a crit flip, and I should be the first to go. So, do I like... I need... What? Explain what it does. I just don't understand what it does. Like these guys. Oh, this is best friends. I see what you're saying. Okay. There has to be a fucking Braum. It just has to be. I don't understand it. There's gotta be a fucking Braum. I sold it down, but it's alright. I'm OP as fuck right now. My Olaf's doing 6k. Ooh, Diana. Yeah. I'm going for your fucking throat, bro.
What the hell? Oh, you just wait, bucko.
Okay, I probably will.
You just wait.
Do I QSS for Olaf or no? What's the next move? Just type Y. Type Y or N. Y or N. Quick. Accept or don't. You're my... No. Refresh. No. Refresh. No. No. RFC or Hurricane? RFC it is. Is that it? 18 seconds. RFC him out. Got it. Now, what do I do with the rest? Zeke's maybe? On Diana? Gunblade Diana. Redemption Shine, got it. Boom, bang. Just having a pocket player. I just have a fucking pocket player right now. I'll just eco. I'll eco as high as I can. I need to get money back. Jesus fuck, bro. I need to know what Celestials is. Well, I mean, obviously you don't know. I didn't know I was gonna be going fucking assassins. There's no shot I would know that. Prom, baby, let's go. Ooh, there's a chance I fuck up this this backline here. Oh, nice. Fuck that rise up. Nice. I need a position. I'm not going level 8 this game. Do I want to build off of champs? Shen might be a level 3, so I'll take that. I'm gonna do Diana outside, Olaf inside. So if they get caught in the corner, oh no. Oh yeah, that's fine actually. That's perfect. We're all gonna go on the fucking. Oh yeah, we're fucking these kids up. That dragon's gonna be a pain in the dick. But he's got Sunfire on him. I got this, actually. Totally got it. Yep. He's dead. He's totally dead. Sunfire's gonna prevent the heal. Yeah. Oh, and now I remember, I can actually see where their carries are. I'm assuming Morello? Chalice? I'm gonna do RFC. No, okay. Well, I'm just gonna put this on. Got it. Oh my god, Diana, please. Chill. That's self-healing. Holy! I could definitely make a push for 8, but I don't know what I would put out. Everything's a duplicate. I could roll down.
Yep, this game's bugged. Can't hit show you too somehow.
Good.
Yep. Unlucky.
Damn, bro, that fucking Rise is killer. On the Caesarian.
Yeah, I just shit on him.
Yeah, it's just that Rise is hard.
Yeah.
bro. He's got Assassins, Bard, Shift, Tempest, Rage. Damn.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
$12K damage by Olaf. Fair.
Yeah. I check the greed. Till fucking 1 HP. Roll down and hope I hit.
I am top 4. Does Zizam, bro. It's real out here, bro. This ain't a prank. I realized that after I put it on the front line, which is like obviously not the ideal, but I was like, why did I put it on the front line? Damn. Olaf is actually some broken piece of shit.
Yeah, just busted.
He's actually busted as fuck. What do I got? I gotta push.
show you blows now.
Where the sun, you're just getting in. You was for it. When you return where the sun, I'm just getting down, but you care. Can you feel my hurt I have inside? Tell me what's into curse tonight. And you don't know it's taking its toll on me. Stood straight with your head at the wall. I don't wanna hurt you, I don't wanna need you, I don't wanna wreck you. I'll go, you'll follow me. I don't wanna hurt you, I don't wanna need you, I don't wanna wreck you. I go, you'll follow me.
He swallowed last second, damn. Fucking. It's only one game, I think, for this one. There's not really good. Yeah, it's not gonna be anybody else. That Zaya's gonna fuck us up though. I can sense it. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, if you position better, I think you win that actually.
I think I win anyway.
Oh, never mind. Yep.
Jeez. I should have watched his board. I was trying to focus rolling on my last Ola. I was realizing that. Do you end up? Is that even a thing that you end up having to prio, like hyper rolling at the very end?
Yeah, it's the only annoying thing about Assassin. You gotta scout a lot.
Yeah.
You might cut off.
Oh, I was wondering if like you have to, like, in a 1-on-1 at the last two, right? Do you end up having to like figure out? Do I have to just push for my last 2-star or 3-star, or watch his board and counter position, or both?
No, I mean you usually just roll right away, like right as the round ends.
And then
start
just
rolling, and then just like in the last like 5 seconds, watch the board.
Yeah. Well, that was GG. I'm gonna go get some food and then pass the fuck out for work.
Yep.
GG's, brother.
Alright. Yeah.
Peasy peasy.
Later.
We usually all in their gold at breakpoints 3-5, 4-1, 5-1, 6-1. Makes sense. So I've never played Assassins, so I didn't know. And I think at one point I tried to make that Olaf Assassin. Yeah, I think at that point I was like, because like it's funny if you notice that I was slow rolling, so I was like, double check, no, nothing, and then like after like I hit it 3 times on the roll, I just started scan Olaf, scan Olaf, scan Olaf, no, and then I didn't realize I didn't have the time for the position. But that was a good game. Appreciate the coach in there, Zach. That was definitely your win. I never would have guessed. I mean, I even fucked up on the Frozen Heart placement, so like you can tell, like I just don't even know off of rip where to place what items at what times. But yeah, I mean, obviously, well, whenever this next couple weeks are gonna be fucking busy at work, so I don't think our times are gonna line up very often. Because I'll probably be going to bed around this time normally, at least for the next 2 weeks. So, but yeah, thanks, Zach. Appreciate it, brother. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get some food and pass the fuck out. So, peace out, Cub Scout. And I might level my rogue. I'm not entirely sure, because like if you're gonna run mage, are you running mage? Is that your intention in Waddle K? And your girlfriend's gonna be a healer. I'm definitely gonna be leveling my priest, but I think like on an off chance, like I can learn RMP as the R, but I don't know if your second friend, if they want to play rogue, then I can just like sub out as a healer. It doesn't bother me. Or we can all play on the same fucking team in like 2s, and then I can find another 3s team since she'll probably be the healer. But yeah, it's whatever. Either way, just let me know what the intention is, or if you know what your friends are gonna play. Girlfriend, I'm assuming, is gonna be the healer, you said, but like your second friend. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think they said there was like a leak about it being in the September, but I don't know if that's fucking actually true. I'm assuming if it was in September, they would have already announced it. But either way, I'm gonna go eat. Peace out. Peace out, Cub Scouts.